Imagine a world without the internet. No Google, no Facebook, no Amazon. In an instant, our digital lifelines vanish. The screens go dark. The constant hum of connectivity falls silent. How would we survive? Picture this. You wake up, reach for your phone. But there's nothing to check. No notifications, no emails, no tweets. The silence is deafening. Your morning routine, once a dance of scrolling and tapping, now feels empty, hollow. What do you do with these newfound minutes? You step outside. The streets are different. People aren't hunched over devices. They're looking up, making eye contact, talking. But about what? How do they know what's happening in the world? Where do they get their information? At work, your computer sits lifeless. No cloud. No shared documents. No instant communication with colleagues across the globe. How do you collaborate? How do you stay productive? The tools you've relied on for years are gone. Can you adapt? Lunchtime arrives. You can't check reviews or order food with a tap. No GPS to guide you to that new restaurant. You have to ask someone, talk to a stranger, remember how to navigate using street signs and memory. When was the last time you did that? As the day wears on, a creeping sense of isolation sets in. No messages from friends. No likes on your posts. No shared memes or inside jokes. The constant background hum of social connection is gone. Do you feel liberated? Or terribly alone? Evening comes. No Netflix. No YouTube. No endless scroll of content to numb your mind. What do you do with these hours? Read a book. Have a conversation. Stare at the wall and confront your thoughts. But it's not just your personal life that's affected. The entire world has changed. How do businesses function without e-commerce? How do governments communicate? How does news spread? The intricate web of global connectivity we've woven over decades, gone in an instant. If this scenario makes your mind race with possibilities, subscribe to Alternatives. We explore the what-ifs that reshape our world. Think about education. No online courses. No Wikipedia. No instant access to the world's knowledge. How do we learn? How do we grow? Does knowledge become more precious when it's harder to obtain? Consider healthcare. No telemedicine. No instant access to medical records. No global collaboration on research. How many lives are affected? How does medical progress slow? Ponder the economy. No digital transactions. No cryptocurrency. No global financial markets. Operating at the speed of light. Does commerce grind to a halt? Or does it evolve into something different? Reflect on culture. No viral trends. No global fandoms. No instant sharing of art, music, and ideas across borders. How does creativity change when it's no longer fueled by the collective inspiration of millions? Contemplate relationships. No dating apps. No long-distance video calls. No digital footprints of past loves and lost connections. How do we find each other? How do we stay connected across miles and years? Consider politics. No online echo chambers. No viral misinformation. No instant fact-checking. How does public discourse change? Does democracy function differently when information moves slower? Think about war and peace. No cyber attacks. No drone warfare controlled from afar. But also no grassroots movements organized through social media. How do conflicts start and end in this disconnected world? Imagine scientific progress. No crowdsourced data. No instant sharing of breakthroughs. No collaborative platforms spanning continents. How much slower do we unravel the mysteries of the universe? Ponder space exploration, no real-time communication with distant probes, no shared excitement over live stream launches. How does our reach into the cosmos change when we can't instantly beam back images from other worlds? Consider the environment. No abstracting carbon footprints. No viral campaigns for climate action. But also no data centers consuming massive amounts of energy. Is our planet better off? Or do we lose crucial tools in the fight to save it? Reflect on language and culture. No instant translations. No global memes crossing borders. How do ideas spread? Do cultures become more isolated? Or do we find new ways to bridge our differences? Think about time itself. No constant notifications. No 24/7 work expectations. No endless scroll stealing hours from your day. Does time slow down? Do we rediscover the art of boredom? Of deep focus? Of being present? But let's go deeper. How does this change who we are as a species? Without the collective knowledge of the internet at our fingertips, do we become less intelligent? Or more resilient? More self-reliant? Without the constant validation of likes and shares, how does our sense of self-worth evolve? Do we become more grounded in reality? Or do we struggle to find our place in the world? Without the ability to curate our online personas, how do our identities change? Do we become more authentic? Or do we lose a vital outlet for self-expression? And what about the next generation? Children who never know the internet, never experience the dopamine hit of a notification, never lose themselves in the endless possibilities of the digital world. How do their brains develop differently? What potential do we unlock? What potential do we lose? But perhaps the most chilling question, would we even notice what we're missing? Or would this disconnected world simply become our new normal? A reality where the vast knowledge, connection, and possibility we once held in our hands becomes nothing more than a distant dream. A fading memory of a future that never was. As you ponder these questions, remember, the internet isn't just technology. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest desires, fears, and potential. Without it, we wouldn't just lose a tool. We'd lose a part of ourselves, a part we've grown so accustomed to, we can barely imagine life without it. So the next time you open a browser, send a message, or share a thought with the world, pause. Consider the vast, invisible network humming beneath your fingertips, the power you hold, the connection you forged. And ask yourself, in a world without the internet, who would you be? Thanks for watching. In the next timeline, we'll meet again.